Welcome inside fitnessinformant.com, Fitness Informant's YouTube channel and social media channels. I'm Fitness Informant founder and CEO, Ryan Buckeye, here with a product description video on Infinis Nutrition's new brain health product called Brain. Notice I said brain health product. I'm not necessarily referring to it as a strict nootropic product, although it has a ton of nootropic properties in it. But this is gonna go and help support overall brain health, can help potentially prevent, again, some of the degeneration of neurons in the brain, keeping you sort of mentally stable, alert, focused for longer periods of time in your life. Infinis Nutrition, a new brand, popped onto the scene Black Friday 2023 with two products. They had at that time, a pre-workout and a greens formula. Now in 2024, have been launching products left and right. And it doesn't surprise me, and it shouldn't surprise you if you're watching this video, that the brand continually does it at an extreme high level. They are formulating at the best formulation that you can do. I gotta imagine their margins aren't super high, but that's maybe they're not a money first brand, they're a consumer first brand, and you can tell by looking at the formula. So let's dive into the formula here on the new Brain Health Supplement. This formula is comprehensive. If you want more deep dive into this, visit our website, link in the caption below, to learn more about Brain from Infinis, to get a deeper dive into the science behind the ingredients and the dosages used. I'm going to briefly overview the ingredients and the dosages here in this video to help you give you a better understanding on what we're talking about. First ingredient, 500 milligrams used of lion's mane. So lion's mane is a mushroom that's been used quite frequently now, especially in like the pre-workout nootropic world. 500 milligram dosage is great. It can help improve overall cognition, has nootropic effects, can promote brain health. I really do like this mushroom. It's actually probably my favorite, one of my favorite nootropic ingredients actually used in the space as well. And you get that at a good dosage here at 500 milligrams. Neutro Cog at 300 milligrams. Now this is a new ingredient that I actually had not seen previously to this formula, which I respect and appreciate Infinis challenging me as a professional to go out and learn more about particular products. This certain ingredient, again, at 300 milligrams, has been shown that it can improve memory, can improve learning rate, can improve mental alertness, and studies at the 300 milligram level actually show it to be sufficient over a placebo group. It definitely helps with like focus and decision making. So again, in terms of a productivity type of ingredient and brain health ingredient, it's nicely used here in the formula. Next ingredient here is UMP. UMP is used at 250 milligrams. It can help support mitochondrial function. Anytime you can support your mitochondrial function, it's overall health and well-being of the body and the brain, which is good. This can help improve learning, memory, cognitive functions, and more. Again, the 250 milligram dosage, we typically see this anywhere from like 250 to 500 per day, so it's a good dosage there. Next ingredient here is Cognizin, which is a brand form of CDP Choline at 250 milligrams. This is a precursor to acetylcholine, which is a very, very solid ingredient used in nootropics across the space. CDP Choline has been getting a lot of popularity, especially specifically Cognizin, even in RTDs and canned beverage, because it does work really well in smaller dosages. Again, 250 milligrams here is sufficient. Next ingredient here is Brain Factor 7 at 200 milligrams. This has been shown that it can help improve overall learning, memory, brain function again. And that's gonna be a common theme here with the formulation. You're gonna look at things like memory, brain function, supporting mitochondrial. That's what you're gonna see in this particular formula. You're also gonna have like anti-inflammatories and oxidative stress, reducing that nature. So if you look at BF7, it can actually help support the growth of neurons, just the overall function of the brain itself. And again, it's gonna sound like I'm repeating myself over and over again with these particular ingredients, but there's multiple different ingredients used in this formula that have studies behind it that prove that it does exactly what it's supposed to say. Next ingredient here is going to be resveratrol at 100 milligrams. Resveratrol can be found in things like red wine. I've actually seen it now in pre-workouts, but you typically see it more in overall health and well-being supplements because of the antioxidant properties of it. This can actually enhance cerebral blood flow, here, which is gonna bring nutrient-rich blood throughout the body. This is gonna be very, very crucial overall to get nutrients to the brain to help with cognition. So you obviously don't wanna deprive the brain of any beneficial nutrients when it comes to memory, focus, alertness, learning agility, and more. And so actually using resveratrol in this form, which is actually very, very high bioavailable, meaning you're actually gonna be able to utilize it better than just generic forms of resveratrol, is going to be a positive here for you, the consumer. It can also potentially help alleviate the risk or reduce the risk of cognitive decline as well. So you've seen, or maybe you've heard people say like a glass of wine a day keeps the doctor away. Well, I mean, there's things within red wine like resveratrol, which can help with brain, can help with cardiovascular, support. It's not going to like make or break, but it definitely does not hurt to have those things in a particular product. Next ingredient is 100 milligrams of Neutro Cog, which is coffee Arabica extract. So you've seen things like this before. It comes from the bean of the coffee Arabica plant, which can actually help enhance overall various aspects of cognitive performance, can improve reaction time, can improve attention span, can improve memory and focus. At 100 milligram dosage here, that's not a bad dosage of this particular ingredient. So I like the use of that. The next ingredient here is Cellgate at 100 milligrams. This can reduce oxidative stress, which is very, very big in terms of impacting cognition. So if you can reduce things like oxidative stress, you can then protect the brain cells against things like damage and support the growth of brain cells overall. This is utilizing what they call Cellgate, which is essentially just a way to make it more bioavailable form of this that's going to help overall brain and memory health. Next ingredient here is Huprine A at 20 milligrams, which is going to be equivalent to 200 micrograms. Now, you may be familiar with Huprine A in terms of pre-workout because it's used a lot in terms of essentially the mind, muscle, or the focus aspect of pre-workouts. It's also used a lot in nootropic products. This can actually help increase levels of acetylcholine in the body, which is going to be super beneficial. By increasing those levels of acetylcholine in the brain, you can then enhance cognitive function. It can help do things like memory, learning, etc. Next ingredient here is Saffron Extract at 10 milligrams. Now, we've only seen saffron used several times in the space in things like fat burners because it does have mood altering and mind altering benefits in terms of, when it comes to, say, food, for example, boredom eating and appetite suppression, like things of that nature, saffron extract can actually help with. In terms of a brain health supplement, what we've seen from saffron is can actually help improve levels of serotonin and dopamine in the body, which can elevate mood, and which then in turn can help support overall reduction in stress levels and help you focus more at the task at hand. Next ingredient here is PQQ at 10 milligrams. This primarily function of PQQ is to support the mitochondrial functionality of the human body, energy production in the brain, which is going to go ahead and improve overall cognition as a whole. And then the next two ingredients here, lutein and zeaxanthin, lutein used at 10 milligrams and zeaxanthin used at 2 milligrams is really going to support eye health. And we've actually seen this in the last couple of years be put into gaming supplements because of all the light that you're exposed to, the blue light from our cell phones. And what it can do is it can combat that and the stressors that bring that on. And what that does is it can actually cognitive fatigue us as individuals. So by having those two particular ingredients here in this product, we can actually fight against the fatigue caused by those things and the harm caused by blue lights and things of that nature. So as you can see, this is a very big, comprehensive formula that is all in one little tablet here. I'll show you guys what a tab size is because it is a 3-cap serving size. So if you look, I don't know if you can see that, that is one capsule. These are 3 capsules a daily. This is not a limitless pill. Although if this could turn me into Bradley Cooper, I would take it every single day, 10 times a day, but it tells me to take it only 3 capsules 1 time a day. So overall, I like this formula. I think it's really good to help support everything when it comes to brain health. I think we are such a society that's go, go, go. We're high in stress, high in anxiety. It's starting to brain fog, cloud our judgment, cloud our decision making. We're not as alert and mentally aware of things as we were maybe once upon a time because we're being pulled in a million different directions. If you're in the market and say you're in corporate America and you just feel yourself not being as productive as you want to be, I think something like Brain from Infinis Nutrition could be a solid selection for you to check out. Maybe you want to use it pre-workout. You definitely can do that. I think it's going to help you with mind-muscle connection, but I think that this is more along the lines of a wellness and health and total brain support system that isn't necessarily meant to be utilized pre-workout, although there is benefits that could be there. For me, I'm going to personally use this daily just to support my overall health and well-being in terms of this thing right here, my brain, my noggin, because I have a lot of things going on in my life, including running 2 businesses. So if you want a deeper dive into this particular product from Infinis Nutrition, make sure you look for that link below in the caption or description to take you to fitnessinformant.com. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel and this video for more videos like this from other brands or even Infinis Nutrition. For more supplement news, get some rankings, maybe some reviews, some deals, things of that nature. Make sure you check us out on our social media pages, including Instagram and TikTok, our YouTube channel, and our official website at fitnessinformant.com.